So if you clicked on this video, you saw it's about Dave Castro's clue. During the Open, during 18.1 and 18.2, we've had kind of a stream of content that's come out. Right after the announcement, we analyzed and put out our initial thoughts for the workout. After I watched the on-site people go for 18.1 and for 18.2, I give secondary thoughts, and we've actually done an analysis video of Travis's first attempt of 18.2 last week, and then in 18.1 week, we did an analysis of Noah's first attempt and second attempt of 18.1. So we're going to continue that as we go from week to week for the next 3 weeks of the Open. What we normally don't do is look at Dave Castro's announcements. They're usually, not announcements, his clues about what the workouts are actually going to be. We normally don't look too deeply into those because they haven't really given us insight in past weeks about what the actual workouts are going to be. But this week, Evan is one of our on-site coaches. He's been with me for a while. He's like a scientific guru. He went to school for biochem. He's basically the person I lean on for a lot of the more scientific stuff in CrossFit or in running or in exercise physiology. So he did a very interesting analysis about the clue that we think would be really helpful for people to get better insight for 18.3, which is coming out tomorrow.
Thanks, Max. So I'm going to start breaking down this cryptic picture that Castro posted earlier today that contains multiple clues for what Open Workout 18.3 will be. So if we just start with the most basic and most obvious clue hidden in this picture, we can look at the leftmost flower posted here. There are 21 total petals on this flower. 21 is a Fibonacci number, so what that means is we're going to see an ascending rep scheme on this workout. More specifically, this ascending rep scheme will include the numbers 1, 3, 5, 8, 13, and 21. Moving on, if we look at the second clue hidden in this picture, another quite obvious one, you could see right here that this mug is covered in polka dots. Polka dots are circles, so this symbolizes that the workout is going to come full circle. What does that mean? It's going to be a pyramid workout, meaning the workout starts where it begins. An example would be if it started with handstand push-ups, then deadlift, then wall ball. We'll go back down that pyramid. Wall ball, deadlift, handstand push-up. Next, if we observe in the background of this picture, we could see there's tons of bricks. If we look at a sport like triathlon and take the term brick from them, brick means 3 movements. So that means this workout will be a triplet. I know a lot of people looked at this and they saw this cup and there has to be a couplet. Those people are absolutely wrong. It's obviously a mug based on this picture, and if you do further analysis, we have a mug here to demonstrate this. You could see the comparison between the two. So why the mug? Mug is also from the Norwegian root word muge. The national sport in Norway is skiing, so what this mug symbolizes is that this will be the first Open workout that features a ski erg. Castro said he's going to inject a ton of chaos into the Open, and this is the perfect way to do it. A lot of affiliates don't have ski ergs, so if you're at one of those, you better find a local one that does within the next 24 hours, or make sure you purchase it with overnight shipping. Just make sure you do not buy a Zybex ski erg. We know from 18.1 that will not be allowed. So, moving on to some of the more cryptic hints hidden inside this picture, if we run this photograph through a spectral analyzer, we could find that there's 10 total shades of pink in this picture. In 1980, the 10-state pink model of molecular phasing was proposed. What this molecular phase model proposes is that the distance of a lipid molecule is of critical importance to its stability. So what does this mean for the sport of CrossFit? The distance or length is critical in this workout. So that means there's going to be a movement like a handstand walk or a lunge like we've seen in the past 2 Opens with a length component. So far, we know 2 of the movements already. We're going to see a ski erg, and the second movement either has handstand walks or lunges in it. So what's the third movement in this workout? It's very clear. If you look at the rightmost flower in this picture that it's going to be a Jefferson curl based on the angle. So if I climb up here and I start to round my back like this, you could see the angle of my back doing a Jefferson curl and the flower are identical. So we know that has to be the third movement based on this photograph. So if we run through all these clues, it should be pretty obvious what this workout is. We know it's going to be an ascending rep scheme, specifically using 1, 3, 5, 8, 13, and 21. We know it's going to be a pyramid workout because of the polka dots coming full circle. We know there's 3 movements, and those 3 movements are a ski erg is indicated by the mug. We know the second one is going to be a handstand walk, and we know the third is a Jefferson curl. So that leaves us with one critical component. How long is the workout? Well, we've analyzed this picture of the mug, and we've compared it to a series of time-lapse photographs we've taken on site by placing this mug outside. And based on our scientific observations, it's clear that the photograph, based on the source of light and the angle, was taken exactly at 11:15 a.m. So we know it is an 11-minute, 15-second AMRAP. So open workout 18.3 is an 11-minute, 15-second AMRAP of a rep scheme 1, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, back down the pyramid 18, 13, 8, 5, 3, Cal ski erg, foot handstand walk, walking lunge. Thank you for watching the Training Think Tank update show. We're glad you're here. Right, we've got 4 times games competitor Travis Mayer outside warming up for open event 18.3 right now. We're going to have him head on in here when he's done with his warm-up and give us his thoughts on the event.
My advice to CrossFit Passion hitting this on Friday night would be just really make sure you round your back on the Jefferson curls.
That was by far the best piece of advice.
Now you know how stupid it is to theorize about pictures posted on the internet. So instead of worrying about dumb stuff, why don't you focus on your training and your recovery? Come back tomorrow. We'll give our initial thoughts and crush 18.3.